back with another great episode of GNC Sports Talk, man.
This is Gary.
And Cary.
This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so, baby.
Because our mama said so. Hold on 1 second.
Also, I just want y'all to know, right now, you know what week this is? The very exciting week of the GSU homecoming. Which, unfortunately, I won't be a part of it. I won't be able to attend. But, hey, I'm be there in spirit, man.
Body asks you whether you was going to be there or not.
It ain't a party until I come. You know what I'm
saying? Anyway, we shooting you down.
Shot down like my Achilles.
Listen, this is your #1.
Left Achilles.
This is your #1 place for sports content from two extraordinary guys, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If this your first time tuning in, we want to say we welcome you, we love you, and we can't wait to see you again. But for those people who've been locked in with us from day one since A1, you know who you are. You are a repeat offender. We want to say thank you so much. We love you already. And drop some round of applause for them.
Man, shout out to y'all for tuning in. As always, giving y'all some cheers too. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m.
We do appreciate y'all. We want to go ahead and get into it. We use some things to figure out where some opportunities are, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and get into this thing right away. One thing we want to make sure we do, if you love music like we do, here at GNC Sports Talk, rap, hip-hop,
pop,
R&B, pop, reggae, merengue, whatever
Japan.
it may be. Japan. That's not a
country.
That's a country thing. We need you to drop an M in the comments next to the artist, album, or song. We're going to make sure we highlight that at the end of this episode like we do at the end of every other episode. We'll get into that. And then last, but certainly not least, we need you to make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you
share,
make sure you
subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe. Most important, thank you so much. Get into these comments real quick. Why don't we? Oh, it did not pull it down like it's supposed to. That is okay. Nope, you just gonna go through it again.
All right. Well, I can see it on my end. Chelsea, hello on this great Tuesday. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in as always, Chelsea.
Hello on this great Tuesday, Chelsea Kenyatta. Hey, fam from Sade.
What up, though?
We in this thing.
Black rating.
We in this thing
all day.
Hey, family. That's from our cousin LaShawn.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
And I got to highlight this just because, you know what I'm saying. It's a long time coming. It's real rough out here. It's rough out here in these streets. And good evening, G.R. Houston.
It's our anniversary. Yeah. Anniversary. I saw it on IG. Shout out to you. I saw it. Big shout out to you and yours.
Shout out to you for this cut. This cut was fire. Because he didn't do me right the last time.
What about mine?
It's cool.
Hey, we trying to do something. We trying to do something up there. Hey, we're going to get it right, y'all. We're going to get it right.
It's cool. As we work on certain things that you'll see on the lower third, if you don't know what that is, it's at the very bottom. We'll work on that soon. We'll have some things pop up. What we want to get to first, what we do here, we are in the midst of the NFL season. So before we get to NFL, we want to get to the college football. Do you have anything spectacular, something amazing that you saw, I guess, from this past week of college football? If you can, sir, indulge us. Here we go. Right.
Yeah, quick one. Archie Manning in Texas, they are not it. He may be the first college football flop. Also, Florida handed Texas their second loss as well, and also Penn State, they took their second L against UCLA. That's definitely when life comes at you fast moment for both of those teams and both of those quarterbacks. How UCLA was 0-4, and now they 1-5 or so, whatever. 1-4 at the moment right now. They got their first dub, so big shout out to UCLA for beating Penn State. I guess Penn State is who we thought they were, or I know who I thought they was. So hey, I didn't have faith. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't have faith in Archie Manning. I had faith in who?
Oh, Penn State.
Oh no, I ain't never had faith in Penn State. Never had faith in Penn State. We both agreed on that until they win that big one. I mean, they just another Big Ten. They just another Big Ten season.
Do it with Penn State.
Yeah, man. So besides them 2 losses, everything else is everybody else. I ain't gonna lie, it was like a slow college football week. LSU didn't play. Alabama, they did beat Vanderbilt. They got their payback, so they got the dub. Florida got their payback against Texas. So I mean, it was some good games on, but it just like it was some. How can I say this the right way? Dingers or. Yeah, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be scoping out the competition, see who Well, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. I was gonna talk about the NFL draft, but hey, we're gonna get to that later on as the season goes on and everything. But I mean, college football's in a good place. I'm looking forward to see who gonna play this coming up weekend, starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and of course when NFL come on Sunday.
Nothing significant really like touched my heartstring
Well,
when it came this past weekend. But I was gonna say, but Miami, even though the score wouldn't say so, the score was 28-22.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State over Miami, which is a big rivalry game since the 80s. I believe it became relevant.
Yeah.
Miami, y'all look to be the truth right now.
Yeah, they looking like the truth, man. On all sides of the ball.
They look to be the truth. I won't say I'm disappointed, but I will say I'm sad because I expected Florida State to put up a fight. Mississippi State is not real. If I said that before, I apologize. I really do.
Man, no, they are real. They just Texas A&M. They're good.
No. I think
no.
We are seeing a downturn. I'm not going to talk about the other team, but shout out to UCLA for all those haters out there because they got their one. They got their one. Alabama was supposed to win over Vanderbilt. We're not going to highlight that. Texas Tech.
Yeah, they looking like the truth, man.
Texas Tech paid for their roster, and by golly.
That roster looking nice, boy.
Looking nice.
They look words I thought I would never say on air at all. Texas Tech looking like they looking pretty legit.
Yeah.
Maybe, even if it's just for this one season, we'll see how it goes. But they kind of, they kind of own it, man.
Real quick from G, because we'll get ready to move off this in a minute. G's arch is that bad. It's 2 different sides to it. I'll let him speak on the other side. I'll say this: is he that bad right now? Yes. Could he be better? We shall see. Because I know for a fact after this poor showing of the beginning of this college football season,
He coming back.
He has to come back to college football. He cannot leave. Nobody would take him. It looks like they were supposed to play Quentin Ewers this whole time. So does he look bad? Yes, right now. Will he look bad for the remainder of his time? I'm not sure. But he has to come back to college football next year. What you got to say?
G also said, thank you, Cary. As always, hey, I see it. I see y'all vision. I see y'all little birds out there. But
ain't little, is it?
Yeah, love is in the air.
Here we go.
You will never find.
You'll never find.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. What it do? Hey, Spencer, I know you only in here right now because you thought you was going to rain on our parade, but
joke's on you, buddy.
Joke's on you. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But back to the Archie thing. Again, I said this plenty of times. I didn't agree when Paul Feinbaum had said it that Archie Manning was going to be a generation of best quarterback prospects since Tim Tebow. I didn't agree with it then. I definitely don't agree with it now. The way it's looking like a flop. If it weren't for his last name, we wouldn't even be talking about him, or he wouldn't even be. I don't think nobody would have never said nothing that crazy if the Manning wasn't attached to his last name. But hey, that's here there. People make these crazy wild statements, and then when it come back to bite them in their behind, not no words being said. And on that note, I do want to say something as well. I want to apologize to Kyron Lacey, LSU wide receiver that unfortunately committed suicide. I know I was tough on him when I thought that he had killed the 69-year-old man as well. So I want to take the time. I got to apologize. I have to eat my words for that. That was all on me. Now that the evidence came out that he didn't, in fact, kill that man, and it was so sad that unfortunately he's gone from us because of something that the police department did or put out. And of course, I came on this podcast and I gave him the flag on the play. So again, that the flag on the play goes to me for that misstep that happened. But hey, man, you live and you learn. That's all on me. I apologize. So let's keep it going.
Yes. So I will say apologies because I don't know if I rained on the parade or not, but I will say this. I know we talked about it probably with Kyron Lacey, former LSU wide receiver. We were both behind the scenes. I don't know if we said on the podcast, so I won't even say the name, give us credit. But behind the scenes, we were disappointed because you took your life for something that you know you didn't do. And I don't know how it would have turned out if you were living, but at least you would have been living.
Yeah.
And you took your life, and now it comes out months later that you were innocent. You would have been drafted, I believe, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's very sad, one on the flip side of what was condemned of you before you took your life, and then also that you knew the truth and still took your life. Like it's very sad. That's the down south prodigal, if you will.
Yep, just
That's
Louisiana.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hopefully, there's justice that comes from it. I'm not sure because we do know the system, but yeah, it was very tragic. In addition to what you were saying, Arch is not good. I don't know about his last name if we would still be talking about him or not, but I do want to touch on this because we got to make the episode about it, bro. We got to make an episode. We hate the word generational talent.
Yeah, that part.
The word generational talent is overused so much. It's also used on the wrong people. And so we got to make an episode addressing that for sure. But anyway.
Yep.
We'll get on from that. It was very sad. I know y'all are talking about music picks in here, so I'm trying to skip past those. We'll come back to those. Yes, #1 sports podcast
in the land.
Appreciate that, mother.
All day.
Everybody in the comments say, "Hey, mama." That's the Annie's Jackson.
Go, chat.
The joke is on y'all. Won one game in week 4.
About damn time.
I'll say this. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
We gonna pick it up, man. We gonna pick it up.
You not no. It don't matter, bro. If y'all don't win the NFC South, I'm coming on here talking that trash. That's all.
We all have a common enemy right now. Common enemy, which is Tampa Bay.
The common enemy is time and general managers. Well, ours at least.
Yeah, man. Right now, it's just I don't know. Tampa Bay. They drafting good. They doing everything they supposed to, man. It's crazy.
In Black and Louisiana.
Ain't that the truth? We should know about that all too well.
Rest in power, brother Cary.
Yes, sir.
Rest in power. Okay, here we go. I agree. No one is talented just because of the last name. Absolutely, G. Mm-hmm. Thank you for reiterating that point. Appreciate y'all. If y'all can, make sure y'all stay active in them comments. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. If you got any questions, anything that might be teetering your mind, anything that you heard from some big sports commentator or whatever, let us know. We can address that on our level. This is the GNC Sports Talk family, and we want y'all to feel inclined. Mm-hmm. If we can't answer it, just know we'll mark it and come back to you next week.
Tampa Bay does look really good right now. They look. It's a couple of teams that's giving the Philadelphia Eagles problems. #1 is LA. That's #1, even though they took that L last Thursday. Which nice side note, which we're about to get into the NFL. But Tampa Bay, if they could just get it right on offense, man, and get it right on both sides of the ball when they played Philadelphia. If they play like they did last Sunday against Philadelphia, I think they could possibly make some noise and go to the Super Bowl. Who knows? We'll see when that time comes around. But I mean, the last time they played Philadelphia, which was week 3, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Philly beat the brakes off of them. But hey, another week gone, and another digestion of NFL talk.
So we're gonna transition to the NFL based off of that good transition. What I'll say about Tampa Bay is simply this. Do we put Tampa Bay in the category of we don't care what you do in the regular season, we care what you do in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we put every team in that category. You have to. It's just with Tampa Bay, they ain't made no noise since Tom Brady left in the postseason. Now in the regular season, they do what they handle business like they supposed to. But in the postseason, especially last postseason,
Well, what I mean by that is simply this: we don't care about. We care, but we don't care. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. We can put Tampa Bay in there if you want to, because we know you're going to shine in the regular season. What I mean by we don't care about what you're going to do in the regular season, we expect it. We want to see when it's down to the top 16 teams overall, or top 14 teams overall, and we want to see what you're going to do when it's this tournament going on, this single elimination tournament. So, as impressed as people may be with Tampa Bay, I think we got to elevate them into, we expect you to do this in the regular season. So what are you going to do in the playoffs? In the playoffs, they're like the Dallas Cowboys. They do not shine. Am I right in saying that?
lately.
Well, we only talking about lately. Oh. We only talking about lately because if you want to bring up the Cowboys, did they make it to the playoffs last year or not?
Yep.
If we talk about the Vikings, they made it to the playoffs. They did not. They laid a goose egg, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can say that about every team that go in the playoffs and lose. Then.
Well, Rams didn't lay a goose egg. They were very competitive last year.
Oh, okay. So was Washington.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But when I'm Tampa Bay,
I mean,
who's won the NFC South the last few years?
Tampa Bay.
And so we expect that with the faltering NFC South, correct? So Carolina Panthers struggle bus, New Orleans Saints not even on the bus, Atlanta Falcons struggle bus. Tampa Bay is a clear-cut winner. So we don't care if you win the NFC South. We care about what you do in the playoffs. In the playoffs, when it comes around, NFC South representative Tampa Bay Buccaneers either kind of show up or don't show up at all, right?
Yep.
So as good as they look, it's great. My whole thing is I want to see if y'all can do more in the playoffs. Thus far, with the last representation being last year, you did not do anything.
They lost at home. And
they didn't do anything.
Yeah, I give them that, but
I believe this is just me. I believe the Rams, we expect more, right? Which they showed. We expect from the Detroit Lions, barring health issues, right?
San Francisco.
If they make it, right? If they make it, San Francisco, if they make it, we expect the Philadelphia Eagles. We expect the Vikings too. Even if they don't do it, we expecting this because you have such a dominant force either on one side, both sides, or all three phases.
If I'm banking on a team right now, it will be that I expect to do something in the postseason. If it were to come around, it would be Tampa Bay, and it will also be number one. It would definitely be Detroit.
You expect Tampa Bay to do something?
I expect them to do something. Yeah, bro. Like they roster is good enough to make a deep playoff run. Yes, I expect them. They number two, and Detroit's number one. I expect. Well, of course, Philadelphia number one, Detroit number two, and then Tampa Bay number three. I think Tampa Bay they have everything they have all the makers to have a good playoff run.
I never expect anything from Tampa Bay. I don't think that
it's because of Baker Mayfield.
No, the team in general. It's not. I try not to ever put anything on just the quarterback. So the team in general, defense don't seem to show up. Receivers, running backs, quarterback, DB, whatever. Something seems to miss in the playoffs at a very rapid rate. And so I don't expect anything from them. They make it out of NFC South, that's great. Mm-hmm. If y'all are third or fourth seed and you host a playoff game, that's been proven that don't mean anything. And yes, the competition is stiffer, but because you look so dominant during the regular season, we expect more from you. Because I expect more from you, I don't feel the need to feel anything about Tampa Bay. Hold on 1 second. We'll see what happens in the postseason. That's what I'm saying. Thus far,
how they look? How are they looking right now to you as a whole in the NFC?
They look the same as they do in the regular season. Tampa Bay looks like a force in the regular season. When you get down to the nuts and bolts and crannies in the postseason, they falter. They remind me of the Dallas Cowboys. Outside of that run, that magical run they made where they were up against the San Francisco 49ers, I believe. Or was it the Eagles? San Francisco 49ers. Dallas Cowboys a few years back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
outside of that magical run, it's been a disaster, right? And they look great during the regular season. In the playoffs, it look a little bit shaky, and we'll see what it looks like in the playoffs. But just like G said, ain't no one expecting the Cowboys to do anything anytime soon. And that's with them looking, because in past years they've had top 5 offense. Defense looks terrible though, right?
Yeah.
And yes, they won against the Jets, and that's beautiful.
But they tied the week before against Green Bay.
And we're back on our 20 thing right now.
Yep.
We're back on our 20 thing right
now. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. So, Vikings-Browns. Vikings won over the Browns 21-17.
Yep.
The Vikings defense is looking like it did last year.
Yeah, looking nice.
A curious case of what can I do to solve this. It looks different, but the same every week in, week out. The Browns started Dylan Gabriel. He did not look bad. Some will say he did not look good. That's okay, because he looks like other quarterbacks.
Well, Minnesota. Well, we gonna see if J.J. McCartney starts when he comes back. When he come back healthy, so we'll see. We'll see how that come around. But yeah, you about to go in depth with Dylan Gabriel or the Cleveland Browns?
Not in depth. I just wanted to look up what he did.
By the way, Joe Flacco got traded to Baltimore today, so Shaduri's quarterback number 2. So your wish may be coming pretty soon. That's it.
Don't do this.
I'm just saying, Joe Flacco got traded. He got traded today to Baltimore.
But still, don't do this.
Okay, hey, if Joe Flacco come back to Baltimore and they come back start winning games, bro, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, that's what you hope, though. 19 of 33, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and 2 sacks for 8 yards. I say the sacks because that's a big thing. That could be a big thing for somebody who's not up to snuff in the NFL. The 19 to 33, 190 yards, when I saw him, he looked decent, right? He looked like a rookie. 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good. We shall see what it looks like. I will say this for anybody who's hoping or wishing for his demise. If he puts up these numbers, even if they don't win, but they're competitive, don't expect any starts from somebody else.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it for that one. Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
That's why he did not look bad. That was against a great defense. We shall see.
Put up 17 is pretty good, man. Especially with that
against the Vikings.
Minnesota
7-3 and 7.
Yep.
And quarters respectively. 49ers won over the San Francisco.
Great game.
49ers won over the
Los Angeles Rams in LA.
26-23. Shout out to the running backs fumbling all the time.
Boy, man, look, you took the words right out of my mouth. Williams, if I'm not mistaken, man, he would not only fumbling the ball, but dropping passes like that's right in your hand, man. Look, I don't know if people believe in karma, but
not karma.
But I'm gonna just say this: based off the Indianapolis game last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago, when Indianapolis should have won that game, but they receiver messed up not once but twice. I think this was karma because I don't think y'all should have won that game. I don't think y'all should have won that game against Indianapolis, even though y'all did get the dub. I don't think y'all should have won that game. But 49ers, they came out and handled business. Mac Jones out there taking bruise after bruise, hit after hit, kept getting up, falling down, but kept getting up. Big shout out to Mac Jones, Alabama quarterback. He put on a good display of toughness. I don't believe he turned the ball over as well. The 49ers defense, they played good as well. So it did come down to overtime. What's Rams coach's name?
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay. That 4th and 1, bro. Like, I feel you trying to get just the first down by running the ball. That was not the call to make, man. You gotta get the ball in your best playmakers' hands. Devontae Adams or Puka Nacua. Them the ones that ain't been fumbling the ball. Them the ones that's been catching the ball. You put in the hands of your running back that was fumbling it. By the way, he fumbled on the 1-yard line. On top of that. So yeah, that's my little take on it, man. Look, you better do something because with all these fumbling problems that you've been having, especially last Thursday, you ain't gonna be in the league long if you keep doing this, sir.
Give me some round of applause.
Be sure to hit that like button, y'all.
That's it. That's it. Appreciate
You
that, G.
heard me.
Appreciate that, G. 49ers. Sorry, we talk about the 49ers. Raiders lost to the Colts very badly. Before anybody says anything bad about Geno Smith, name me a receiver outside of Brock Bowers. And we're going to continue.
Shout out to Indianapolis. Danny Dimes over there making a statement. 4-1 right now. That's all I can say. 4-1. Who would have thought Indianapolis Colts would be 4-1 right now?
I'm not calling him Danny Dimes.
Yeah, you don't have to. But he balling right now. That's all I can say.
I'm not calling him Danny Dimes.
That's fine.
The Saints, the New Orleans Saints. This for you, Spencer. First win of the season.
Yeah,
First
boy.
win of the season. 5 turnovers on defense because, woo, they were trying to give it away at the end. They're trying to give away all the time that they had to leave. But guess what? Hey, even the good Lord above is a Saints fan. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bring us this far. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Go ahead.
No. We got our first win, though. Shout out to the Saints. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not telling you we about to rattle off 8 wins like somebody told me at a bar. That's not going to happen.
Hopefully, it would be great if it did, though.
It's not going to happen. I'm tempering my expectations, but I will say it was great to go ahead and get that first win. I talked trash to a New York Giants fan briefly at work today. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Cowboys over the Jets.
No surprise here.
Broncos won over the Philadelphia Eagles. Miss LaShawn Holland, if you are here, I am sorry. But I got to celebrate this. Give me a little bit of round of applause. I got to celebrate this because this goes in line with what I was saying at the beginning of the season. So I need the Broncos to win. I need them to win the AFC. I need them to win the AFC West. So unfortunately, look, your team had to crawl so I could run towards being right. I apologize. I don't like it, but I have to accept it. But Bo Nix did not look good for the first 3 quarters.
Yep.
In the 4th quarter, look like Tim Tebow.
You look,
Tim Tebow only looked good in the 4th quarter.
Bro, anyway, my synopsis of that game, or my analysis of that game is, everybody heard the news. Philadelphia Eagles, they team heard the news. A.J. Brown's making his little comments and everything, but I think they let all that attention get to him. They got away from the running game. I don't think Saquon, I don't think he rushed for much, if I'm not mistaken.
He only got 11 carries.
11 carries.
I don't think it was 50 yards. However, while everybody is talking about him not having as many yards and or carries, the Denver defense is good.
And I think that Philadelphia played into the Denver's defense, especially when throwing the ball, because they do have a good secondary. If it's one thing they do have, and we both know that the Surtain kid, the cornerback, hey, him and Derek Stingley, they up for 1-1.
Derek Stingley with them?
No. I'm just saying they up for 1-1. Who's the best cornerback? Okay. But my synopsis is, I think that the Eagles heard what everybody was talking about. They let what A.J. Brown said get to them. They got away from what got them these dubs in the first place, and they started throwing the ball. They didn't stick true to themselves. Just based off what I was looking at, Sean, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think they got away from what got them 4-0 right now. And again, also all their games have been a little bit closer as well. So it somehow, some way, they was gonna lose a game, kind of like how they've been playing, just close. But I think they did let the media get into them of what they should do, start airing it out a little bit more. When it comes to team, whatever, winning should be the only thing that matters. It shouldn't be how many catches you get, how many targets you get. It don't how many carries you get. It shouldn't be none of that. It should be just straight winning the game. No matter how you win it, whether you running the ball, whether you doing little slant routes, little post routes, little in and out routes, it don't matter what happens as long as y'all winning. And if one player is unhappy how that's happening, people gonna have to have a sit down. Hey man, do you want to win or do you want us to keep airing the ball out? Because if we air the ball out, the same thing gonna happen again and again. And again, it may be y'all on the losing end. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. On to the next week. So we'll see what happens, when they play the Giants on Thursday. We'll see.
I thank you so much for your alliteration of what happened. That ain't what happened, man. Like, I understand people are saying that Saquon Barkley almost got 2,000 yards last year, regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
He chose not to go for it, basically, and Nick Sirianni, the head coach, chose to honor him and let Young Bucks eat and all that beautiful stuff, right? Because he chose not to be selfish. If I'm coming into this season and you tell me, any of y'all can tell me if you watch NFL, if I play the Philadelphia Eagles, what's the first thing I need to do?
Stop Saquon.
Okay, so like, why are we acting like a good defense in the Denver Broncos don't have that on their mind? I don't think they didn't run it because they were trying to air it out. They didn't run it because they didn't have a choice. Any good team, any average team, any terrible team is going to sit up there and say, if I stop Saquon Barkley, I would rather see if Jalen Hurts can beat us throwing the ball versus saying, let's just kind of stop Saquon and then kind of stop Jalen and see if we can kind of beat the Eagles.
11 carries is good enough.
If
you Philadelphia, 11 carries is good enough for you to win a game.
Are the Denver Broncos, we'll say front four, pretty good?
Okay, you can say that.
Okay,
and it's Denver Broncos secondary pretty good. Okay, so
what do you do?
You gotta do something. You gotta run the ball more than 11 times. I would suspect, especially with the best. Can we say it? The best running back in the game.
They are not. He is not the best running back in the game when they have injuries on the front. On their offensive line, they have injuries. They do not have their top tier offensive talent up there at the offensive lineman position. They don't. And again, even if they did, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna sit up there and say we're gonna try to stop the pass, or we gonna sit up there and try to stop the run first? What are you gonna do if you on the opposite side? What are you gonna do? You gonna stop the run first? Or you gonna stop the pass?
Whichever one they decide to go with.
You just said they got the top or one of the top running backs in the game.
They got the best running back in the game.
They got the best running back in the game. They got the best running back in the game, and I'm facing it. What would I do first? What would I want to stop first?
Run the ball, running.
So I would want to stop the run game first, right?
But they also do have a good defense, a good secondary. So I don't get what your point is.
So, okay, so if they got a good defense, then why are you sitting up here harping on why they didn't run the ball more?
Because 11 carries ain't good enough.
If they got a good defense, how can they run it more?
They can still run the ball. They done it before. I guess you ain't give your offensive line a good enough chance to see. Then that's the point.
But you just said, and that's my point to anybody who's saying they could have ran the ball more.
All right, so if AJ Brown won the top wide receivers and Devontae Smith won the top wide receivers, they are definitely one of the top wide receivers, especially top wide receiver duo in the NFL. They are.
How? If you run the ball more than you pass the ball, how could you be a top wide receiving duo?
They make the catches. I don't see what I don't got on.
When did they make the catches?
They always make the catches.
No, they don't.
When they get the ball thrown to them.
So when they get the ball thrown to them, meaning they are not a passing offense, they are a running offense. If I am going to get you, I'm going to stop.
But 11 carries ain't good enough to do anything. You ain't even give a man a chance to do anything. 11 carries, that ain't good enough. Y'all played into their hands. If you look at that game, they played into their hands because they ain't run the ball.
6 carries for 30 yards by Saquon Barkley.
Exactly.
2 carries for 12 yards for A.J. Dillon. Jalen Hurts, 2 rushing attempts for 3 yards. And Will Shipley, which I would assume is a jet sweep, 1 for 0 yards. I am telling you, I watched that game. I'm not letting you run the ball on me if that is your top weapon. So if I'm a defense, I'm gonna make sure I got it stacked. You just said they got a good secondary.
Dog, you just said they had the whole lead to the fourth quarter. They had the whole lead to the fourth quarter. And if it weren't for the offensive lineman false starting, they would have been up that. If the offensive line don't start a couple of times, because when Jalen Hurts did throw the ball, especially Devontae Smith, I want to say maybe in the second quarter, he caught the ball. He had his man beat. Same thing. He did the same thing again in the fourth quarter. The offensive line was the one that kind of that messed it up with the false start and the penalties. That's all that was.
That was on the passing play though, right?
Yeah, it was on the passing play, which they called.
So it's not a running play, right?
No, but it was passing. They just had it. Denver just had their time against Philadelphia. They won the game. But I'm just saying, 11 carries ain't.
Couldn't run the ball.
Well, they didn't run the ball.
They couldn't.
11 carries ain't running the ball, not to me. Now we have Saquon back there.
The Philadelphia Eagles, and this is me being on their side, did not succumb to the media. They ain't listen to none of that, because if they did, Saquon wouldn't have got almost 2,000 yards in a regular season rushing. They could not run the ball against a very formidable Denver defense. And so they were forced to pass the ball more than what they wanted to or were supposed to. That has nothing to do with them being, oh, I can't do it. I can't. They literally had no choice, right? You can agree with that. I know you can agree with that. You watch the game just like me. They had no choice but to throw the ball, right?
Yeah, when they was down, yeah.
They had no choice but to throw the ball.
They were throwing the ball the whole game.
They ain't have
They didn't have to.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
We can disagree on that.
Yeah, we disagree then.
If something not working, and every team is going to try to stop the run, because this dude almost got 2,000 yards.
No, they was up 14. They was up 14-0. What are you talking about? They was up 14-0. They were doing something right.
Okay. They were doing something right.
Yeah, they was up 14-0.
And they only scored 3 points in the second half. And what did they do?
Why is that?
And what did they do?
Throw the ball.
No, what did Denver do?
Play good defense.
They stopped the run.
And scored.
But they stopped the run.
And scored.
Did they stop the run?
And scored.
I'm asking you, did they stop the run?
And scored.
They stopped the run.
And scored. We said the same thing.
No, you are saying they're supposed to keep running the ball.
All right, man. Agree to disagree. Let's move on. All right, let's go. All right. My bad. All right, so the next segment that we do have is Flag on the Play, and pretty much when Flag on the Play is when we see anything, any players, coaches do anything egregious, it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. So with no further ado, my Flag on the Play goes to the refs of the New Orleans Saints Giants games. Right now, Granderson had got called for a roughing the passer at I want to say probably like the minute mark of 2 minutes against the Giants. We was up 12. Our field goal kicker missed it. We would have been up we would have been up 2 scores, but he missed it, so we had to go back out on defense play. But Granderson got a sack, and they did not count it as a sack. They counted that as a roughing the passer. That had to be the worst call this past weekend. My Flag on the Play goes to them refs that was back there. Y'all need to get fined for that bad call. So Flag on the Play goes to the refs of the Saints-Giants game.
My Flag on the Play goes to, and you brought it up, and so since we didn't get a chance to, I'm going to make sure I highlight that right now. My Flag on the Play goes to the Kansas City Chiefs losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shout out to you, Jacksonville Jaguars. You, too, have made dreams come true. In the land of Florida where Disneyland and Universal Studios exist, you, too, have made dreams come true. You did it. Even a quarterback falling at the end of the game 3 times, and you can win the game. A pick 6 can happen when you win the game. My Flag on the Play goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, or the Chefs, if you will. They ain't cooking no more. That mystique is gone. Shout out to you, Jacksonville Jaguars. Bad on you, Kansas City Chiefs. That is my Flag on the Play.
Hey, I know. Hey, I appreciate everybody laughing out there, man. It's okay. But the next segment is when light comes at you fast, and pretty much when light comes at you fast is when you get on the plane or the helicopter with your parachute on, and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you jump off the helicopter or the plane with your parachute, and your parachute don't work. This is the sound that it makes. All right. So, with no further ado, When light comes at you fast goes to the Arizona Cardinals losing the game against the Tennessee Titans. They lost that game in the worst fashion that I ain't gonna say probably ever seen, but for this year, for the most part, y'all lost that game in the worst fashion with not only the interceptions, and you couldn't come down with it to you getting the ball loose, and then it's going in the end zone, and Tennessee scoring the ball, and then the running back he get the ball, and then he just let the ball go before he even get in the end zone, which he got cussed out by his head coach. His head coach got fined $100,000 that I just saw today. Y'all lost that game in the worst, goofiest fashion this year in 2025. When light comes at you fast, it goes to the Arizona Cardinals. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Kyler Murray, I don't even know if he had a concussion when he went out the game because the ball hit him so hard in his helmet. But hey, we here. Arizona Cardinals, good luck to y'all. But yeah, that's definitely when light comes at you fast. If anybody want to look at the goofiest game, I ain't gonna say the game, the goofiest fourth quarter in the NFL this season, look at that game. When light comes at you fast, goes to the Arizona Cardinals. I'm just saying, bro. What? What? What?
I think everybody make a big deal out of everything for nothing.
Bro, that was that not the goofiest game?
No.
Goofiest fourth quarter?
No.
That wasn't the goofiest fourth quarter you've seen this year.
No.
All right.
No.
I'm gonna say it, bro. That shit was goofy. That was god awful. That was a wild ass way to lose the game.
Ain't worse than sitting up there doing a layup
I don't get it.
at the end of the game.
I don't get it.
When you could have ducked the ball.
Hey, I got my 2 points. 5, low key, ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap, I could have had 10, but hey, he told me to hold back, so he ain't want to unleash the beast. It's cool.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, my money shot is something that I want you to remember. When you see it, don't forget. Come back and play this episode, all that good jazz. Play that real quick for me. This is a money shot / flag on the play. I think it needs to be said. So I thought yesterday when I saw on social media LeBron James decision part 2, they saw they had the setup and all that. I was like, oh man, maybe he gonna retire, right? I don't know if y'all looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to the day that he retire. People gonna cry, be sad, all this. Just retire. Like Tom Brady had to know about it, and maybe you do too. You cannot do this forever, even though you might want to do this forever. It's other adventures in life, other adventures you want to go explore, whatever it may be. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James announced his second decision, and guess what it was, Cary? Partnership with Hennessy. Hennessy, that has nothing to do with you retiring. So as much as you set up there in the quick grand scheme of things and did what we needed you to and cop that money, I got to give you a flag on the play and just throw that way. I got to give you a flag on the play because I'm disappointed. I thought you was getting ready to retire.
I think everybody thought that he was getting ready to retire.
And all this does is let me know that we got to live in this era a little while longer. Like maybe he waiting for Bryce to get in the league. I got 2 sons in the league while I was still in here. So I'm not going to have nobody beat my record. I don't know. I hate it. And I guess this ain't a money shot. I don't know. Maybe this is just a second flag on the play. But I was disgusted because I really thought he's going to retire. I thought we was going to have a chance of relish in this. He's going to get his farewell tour.
Hey, man.
Instead, it was a partnership with Hennessy.
Who knows what the future holds?
And I know that partnership was worth a lot of money. I didn't even have time to sit up there and go look and see how much he did it for. If some of it was going to Boys and Girls Club like the last one did. I didn't want to look at all that. I was sad because this man did not retire. The second decision was a flop.
Not for him.
The second decision was a flop for America.
Shout out to Hennessy.
Maybe man. Globally. Let's say that.
Shout out to Hennessy.
Promote alcohol brands. It was a flop. It was a flop. I'm disappointed. I thought he was about to say, I'm going to retire. This is my last year. This is not about expectations either. I just want to let that be known. It's not about expectations.
You had expectations for that man to retire.
No. I know you're going to do something crazy, right? Like G said, he needs to sit down. I know you're going to do something wild. I know you're not going to go off silently into the sunset. You want a farewell tour. You want to do what Kobe did. You want to do what Paul Pierce did. You want the fans to give you your any and everything. And I thought that's what this was, and I thought you was preparing for it. No, instead you want to sit up here and hit us with Hennessy is my new partner.
Yeah, and then on top of that, Scott prices for his
He
last
is looking.
skyrocketed.
He is looking for.
Attention.
He is looking for it, G. That's what get on my nerves. He looking for it, and I hate it. I hate it. And he on the Lakers, and we Lakers fans. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't even know if that's a money shot. That's a flag on the play part 2. I don't care. I'm disgusted.
Hey man, it be like that.
It's not. It don't gotta be like that. Anyway,
It gotta. Hey man,
y'all got it too when we get in rant on random topics as usual. Anyway,
rest in peace to Lawrence Moulton too. He passed away last week, if I'm not mistaken. Syracuse all-time leading scorer from DC, and also Big East all-time leading scorer as well. Yeah, he held that record for 25 years, but got to give a big shout out to Mr. Moulton, man, aka Poetry in the Moulton. That's what they called him out there in Syracuse.
What'd you say, G? He ain't say it right. It's tension.
Country folks say tension, Cary.
Tension. You ain't say it right. Get it right, G. Get it right. Before we get into the music picks, we will be there in one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Week 6 NFL matchups coming up. Eagles and Giants on Thursday.
Hey, if the Giants had that problem they had with us, it's gonna be a long night for them.
I'm just naming out good games. Don't you? Nope, we skip past.
Patriots versus Saints. Go ahead. Ugh.
Cowboys and Panthers, just because if we say Cowboys name, views should go up. Jaguars, Seattle Seahawks.
Might be the game of the
Should
week.
be something very interesting because the Seattle Seahawks are playing out of their mind, as well as the Jacksonville Jaguars, who we did not give enough credit to before. Trevor Lawrence dropping dimes. Travis Hunter looks like he has finally arrived. Maybe he needs to play more defense and offense because he made an impact on that. And I will say this, we have to be happy. We have to be happy about that. We have to be happy about it.
Rams should win against the Ravens. Ooh, I can see Puka and Devontae having a game.
Matthew Stafford's on my fantasy team, so I hope so. Packers, Bengals should be a blowout. 49ers, Buccaneers. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the game of the week.
That's going to be the one that's going to determine what we said earlier. If they going to be whatever. That
playoffs.
That may be, we're going to look at this game. That may be the game that determines who's going to be a higher playoff seed.
Playoffs.
That game might that game is going to determine a lot. Even though I don't think Brock Purdy playing, Mac Jones playing, it's going to be tough. And bro, why every time I look up, man, Chiefs, they just getting primetime slots after primetime slots. I know they winning everything. I know they went to the Super Bowl and all of that this past season, but golly, say something for everybody else, man.
Jags and Seahawks should be good. Sneaky game. I know a lot of people shouldn't have thought when we got to week 6 that this would be a game. That should be a really good game.
It should be.
I definitely agree. Lions, Chiefs. It has to be a good game because we got two things we need to learn. We need to learn that the Chiefs are as bad as we think they are.
Yep.
Rice. I'll just say Rice. I don't want to get his name wrong. Is Rice coming back from his suspension? We'll see if they are decent as advertised. I won't say good. And the Detroit Lions, we got to see if they are real or not. And it is at Kansas City. We will see if the Detroit Lions can go in there and slay that beast of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
We'll see. I will say this. Spencer and I were texting back and forth. The Kansas City Chiefs will make the playoffs. Kansas City Chiefs can possibly make it as a playoff team. Wild card team. And also, this is setting up to be the year that nobody will forget because only they can come from a wild card spot and make it all the way to the Super Bowl. That's what the headlines will say. Not me. That's what the headlines will say.
And also,
just saying it can happen.
And also, Washington and Chicago play again Monday night. I'm sorry. Is that Monday night?
That's Monday.
Okay, yeah, Monday. Yeah, Chicago and Washington Commanders play on Monday night. I can't wait. It's gonna be a good game, man. I can't wait for it.
Crap, they got a double header. Spencer, Falcons are gonna lose to the Bills.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if you do lose, and we win, do not.
No, not yet. We gotta wait. We gotta let it simmer.
Okay.
We're just gonna mention them. We're not gonna talk trash until we beat them.
Okay.
We not gonna talk too much trash.
We'll see them.
Also, the Bears and Commanders may be the bowl.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Bears and Commanders.
Nah.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
It might be good, man. It might be good.
Remember I told you. Remember I told you.
Told me what?
I told you first.
All right, you told me. All right, I come back and admit that, I was wrong, but I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think so. That's just me, man.
This total of 50 over under 50.5. They crazy. I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying. I'm just.
Stuff rhyme, man.
Let's see what G say. Cary, you may be right.
That will tell us a lot about the Bucks, and it will. Because I mean, look,
playoffs.
That's what Spencer told me too.
Playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
You are out of your mind. You see us.
I see y'all about to lose.
Yeah, I don't think Buffalo gonna have the game that they had last week against the New England Patriots. New England caught them. They got the dub. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Actually, what I'm looking at.
The crystal ball.
Yep. What am I seeing?
Atlanta losing. Big time.
34-13. And if it go over 50.5, it's because the Bills gonna score 40.
We'll see, man. We'll see, bro.
The Bills gonna score more than.
I know. Hey, look, I just know one thing. They are on a mission, and especially after what happened on Sunday. They're gonna be out on a mission, dog.
The only surprise that comes is if the Bills lose to the Falcons, and if y'all win against them, all praise. But that's if. If we're a fifth,
we'll all be drunk.
We'll all be drunk. All right, we are going to get into y'all music picks once again. If you can, if you will, in the comments, put an M next to the artist, album, or song that you want us to highlight: rap, hip hop, reggae, merengue, country. Japanese, as he named it earlier.
Country.
I think it's called
K-pop.
There you go. Maybe that.
K-pop.
But yes, put that in there. We are getting ready to highlight this. Yeah, you write it down. It's fine. I'm okay. All right, let me get back to this. All right, here we go. We have The Kids by B.O.B. I haven't heard him in a minute, G. You actually brought that back top of mind.
B.O.B.
Bob. From Atlanta.
The one that did the song
Feature.
Bruno Mars.
Yes.
I ain't heard him in a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you on Bob for real. Here we go.
Fifth Dimension by B.O.B.
Okay. I'm saying Bob, but it's B.O.B.
Okay.
I think that's what he wanted to be called. How Was I Supposed to Know by Zaina Monet. Oh, Monet. I think it's Monet. Triple check me on it. Anyway, all right, here we go. Thank you, Chelsea Kenyatta. All right. They Don't Love Like Grandma Did by Zaina Monet, I believe.
Is Zaina? Yeah.
The entire album on repeat.
I just saw IG. Lord have mercy.
Must Be Love by Eric Benet and India.Arie.
Okay.
That's a classic.
All right, on the soft side.
That's a classic.
Love Hollywood by Meek Millie.
It's a Meek Mill.
Shout out to Meek Mill, man.
It's a Meek Mill.
Millie. 1942 for sure. Throw a house party.
Left Hollywood. I ain't heard that one in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Meek, man.
Yeah, something like that.
Robbie Son, one of my favorites that just came out last year, if I'm not mistaken, or this year, one of the two. Yeah, shout out to Robbie Son and Cybertruck.
Thank y'all for being so active in the comments. Here we go. If I can get it popping like this. It's supposed to come up like this, but I don't think it's going to do it.
Do that?
Yeah, see if they do it. I did.
Hey, all right. So my music picks, it goes to Houston's own Devin the Dude, See What I Can Pull, and also Bay Area or Oakland's finest, Drew Down, Underestimated, off the album Can You Feel Me? Or You Feel Me? Apologies. Again, that is Devin the Dude. See What I Can Pull. Great song. And Drew Down, Underestimated.
All right, and mine, that is not what I put down there. That is crazy. That is insane. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me real quick while I make this correction.
Yeah.
I definitely put that on there right.
Yeah, y'all, pardon our argument that we just had with the Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't even know why we was going that hard when they ain't even our teams. But hey, you see what we go through on, this is why we like debating, if you will, with sports. Football, basketball, all of that good stuff. So I hope y'all had y'all laughs for tonight. That's all I can say.
Something like that.
That's all I can say. But yeah, I already know the first one because he's been humming it around the apartment all weekend long. And when y'all see it, y'all gonna know what's up.
Why you don't want me to be great?
I ain't saying nothing about being great. Where that come from?
All right, here we go. I don't know why it didn't pop up like that before. It still didn't pop up. That's crazy. All right. You know what? I'm just going to say it while I get it going.
Yep.
It did not save. That is wild. Okay, here we go. It's a small technical difficulty because I ain't got to worry about it. All right, hold on, here we go. Kurt Franklin and the Family, Melodies from Heaven. And then Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, who we used to love a lot. It depends. No? You still love him?
Yeah, he got some. Well, I need to check out this latest album that just came out.
You don't love
him to see if it's good.
You don't love him no more.
I mean, he had a couple of joints I like. Sorrows is one of my favorites. Well, even though I know Sorrows came out a few years ago, that's one of my favorite joints I like.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh. And Patient as well with Shay Acrew.
Okay, Kurt Franklin and the Family, Melodies from Heaven, and yes, it's been on repeat. And then Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, It Depends. That's one that everybody likes.
Facts.
Something like that. All right, this just in. Hold on. There we go.
Tone, So Goated. Why? Okay. Tone, So Goated. I don't know who that is, but hey, I might check him out.
Listen, man. Great music picks this week. No, great music picks
by y'all.
For sure. And hey, I've been on my gospel tip lately, so yeah.
That he has.
Yeah. I'll be judging him. Oh, absolutely. All right. And I believe we have made it to our time. If my thing does like it's supposed to. There we go. We have made it to our It got loud. We have made it to our time. We want to thank y'all so very much. Make sure what you gonna do? Make sure you like, comment,
and subscribe.
Share.
And
subscribe. I was supposed to make that faster. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. All that good jazz. That's for our replay viewers. Thank y'all for our live viewers for tuning in so much. Y'all are repeat offenders. We appreciate that. First time tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end, we want to say we thank you. We love you already. Pieces it out. Once again, I am Gary.
This is Cary.
This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Take it easy and see y'all very soon.